How's it going? Welcome back to another show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today we're going to be taking a look at K-Rino and a song from his new album, Telekinesis. This song here is called Next Question. Um, we'll be checking this out. I could have sworn I picked another song besides this, but it's cool. Next question is what we're doing. So before I get into it, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel and also make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of future shows every time they're being published. Um, Also make sure that you go over to K-Rino's homepage and do the exact same thing, which is hit the sub button, hit the notification bell because we do want to support the artist at the end of the day. I'm going to put my earbud in and we're going to get the proceeding started as of now. Let's do it.
So in closing, I'll repeat the statement again. This society wasn't built for poor people to win. And I appreciate y'all letting me talk to you today. So right now I'll open up the floor for some Q&A.
Peace, K, my name is David.
What up?
Well, I've been listening to you talk about the importance of raising us up. You always speak on a higher power creation and stuff. My question is, how do we know they ain't just making this up? Murdering perverts are crazy corrupt. And it's like the more we give love, the more they show hatred for us. And it's not getting better. And honestly, I'm starting to doubt it will. Cause the way that life is, I'm wondering if God is real.
Thanks for your question, man. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let you know first that I understand your point of view. Yeah, life is wild, there's some evil things happening. But to know why, there's other things you gotta factor in. As men and women, we are morally flawed. So we denounce God when we're the ones ignoring His laws. His intention is to remake us and teach us and save us. But our behavior is the misuse of free will that He gave us. So when He...
Oh, man, talk about it. I'm going to push this back just a little bit, but he is speaking some real stuff. There's a lot of people who are out here who doubt God's existence. We, have more than a few atheists running around the planet. But yeah, no, he said something, man. Like we questioning God, but we're the one that's not going by the laws He set forth for us to obey. So, when we question why did we end up in this place? I mean, all you have to do is look in the mirror. And I don't mean that like, you yourself per se, unless you're one of these heinous people who are doing crazy things out here to create some of the problems. But as a society, we have to look in the mirror and we're looking at ourselves, and saying, and we're the reasons why these things are happening. So he definitely speaking truth right there. But let's keep this going.
morally flawed, so we denounce God when we're the ones ignoring His laws. His intention is to remake us and teach us and save us, but our behavior is the misuse of free will that He gave us. So when He created man, He blessed us with power. So when it comes to right and wrong, that decision is ours. When you blame God for people leaving others in ruins, make sure you question Him for not stopping the wrong you be doing.
Well, I'm hearing what you said, people gonna do what they feeling, but I ain't hurting no babies and I ain't serial killing.
So you're saying He should step in when a sin's enormous, but ignore when you do wrong because your wrong is harmless? Listen, out of the planet, stars, water, and land, and animals, the greatest thing that He created is man, formed after His own self with intelligence plus. So if we choose to be evil, that ain't Him, that's us. Next question. Peace, K, I made a conscious decision. See, I believe in God, but I don't believe in religion. For years I was a follower and so in denial, till I discovered all the lies I was told as a child. Had to step back and question, who is the beast? Cause these pastors be shadier than dudes in the streets. And when you look at how the church house gets, you got a million denominations and people still shady and sick. And when you challenge...
Yeah, I'll push it back just a little bit. But he is spitting some stuff right here. He has definitely spit some stuff. I like when he said that thing about how when he was talking to the one guy, which he is himself, but he was saying something about like, is he supposed to like discredit or not look at your sin because it's small and only deal with the larger sins, if you will, and I've always been one of those people to say that that I've never classified anybody's sins like sometimes a murderer can be as heinous as somebody who isn't a murderer but is looking away, and not saying anything when these people are murdering. And I've said that about people in the hood all the time. Because that's something that we do, with the no snitching and all that. We choose not to give up these people who are doing these crazy things in the neighborhood instead of eliminating this issue, and not worrying about this whole no, I'm not telling and all this other stuff. But it kind of boils down to the same thing for me. If you the killer or you the person that's protecting the killer, you the same thing. So no, and no vice is bigger than the other one, or no sin is bigger than the other one. Sometimes, So yeah, no. So yeah, no. Truth, facts, all day. Let's keep this going.
These pastors be shadier than dudes in the streets. And when you look at how the church house gets, you got a million denominations and people still shady and sick. And when you challenge them, they scared to respond. 1,000 different gods out and everybody saying theirs is the one. So every one of them, I'm swearing them off. Cause the same people killing us in the streets be wearing the cross. I gotcha. See, a trick's been played on the masses. Religion ain't one title, it's a personal practice. A commitment to a lifestyle over a course. So whatever you commit to, well, that would be yours. See the multiple religious names that you just went through. Men created them to fit the shit they was into. Some cultures took the true teachings and warped them, morphed them into lies. Then on people they forced them. To many parts of the world we can trace them and source them. Murder, torture, and money cause men to endorse them. To fool you to accepting it's used as a weapon. Instituted and kept as a tool of deception. Ruling out every step with dishonest suggestions. Telling us the creator doesn't want us to question. Set up to fail, be lost, or live in the cell. Instead he promises heaven while they giving us hell. So these
Ooh, let's push that back. Let's push that back. Man, this man is going in, But that's why I'm a spiritual dude, And I've actually, I've been to a ton of churches, And when I say that, I mean different denominations. I've been to, Catholic church. I've been to Christian church, or Baptist church rather, But the mosque, the Kingdom Hall. I've been inside all of these places, to try to pick up some things and try to learn for myself, who's closer to saying the right things, when I realized at the end of the day, like K-Rino said, like these things are being made up by man, and it's upon you, it's incumbent upon you to make the right decision for yourself, and whether that means joining with one of these denominations or not, still within that you have to set a certain standard for yourself spiritually, So let's just keep this going.
awesome. Murder, torture, and money cause men to endorse them. To fool you to accepting it's used as a weapon. Instituted and kept as a tool of deception. Ruling out every step with dishonest suggestions. Telling us the creator doesn't want us to question. Set up to fail, be lost, or live in the cell. Instead he promises heaven while they giving us hell. So these man-made versions got us disconnected. Once again our disappointment is misdirected. I'ma tell you something simple but integral. Don't get caught up in religious labels. Focus on the rules and principles, yeah. Any more questions? Any more before I go? No more?
Focus on the rules and principles. I'm totally with that.
All right. Thank y'all. All right. Peace.
Man, that was real. And that was K-Rino with next question. And I mean, let me take these out, but no lies detected right there, man. Like this dude, I'm like tripping because he said a lot of the stuff that I've said over the years. He just has a more eloquent way of putting it, a lot of the time. But yeah, no, everything is real. What he said, about how man has made up these religions, to control us. That's definitely been a thing. The how we question God and His word and all that, when really, like he said in this song, he gave man the power of choice to make these decisions, a lot of these decisions on their own, so, and that kind of goes into that faith and works going hand in hand. It's one thing to have faith in God, but if you're not making the moves on your own to kind of set things straight in this world, then it's all gonna go to shit anyway. Um, so yeah, no, great message, in this song, and I love how K-Rino, it seems like I'm reacting to more of these joints when in the beginning of this whole journey with K-Rino, it was a lot of his very bar heavy type of stuff, but now it's just like messages, and I'm with that, because there's something to be said about the conditions in this world, and somebody has to say them, and I'm sure like K Reno isn't looking at itself as a savior or something like that. But again, like if nobody else is talking, then you know somebody has to. So great job, thumbs up. I love this type of stuff. But that's about it. He rocked this out. He definitely rocked this out. Beat was banging. Great message. K Reno did his thing. So I'm gonna get going. Before I do that, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one that K Reno reactions. I have a ton of K Reno reactions that I've done, and I plan on doing a ton more. So um, check through that playlist for this and all of the other reactions that I've done to him up to this point. Um, I do have playlists for other artists as well. Make sure that if you're a supporter of this page, that you help a brother out, and check out some of these other things, whether you could get into them or not get into them. I definitely need, a lot of this stuff pushed out into the algorithm so more people can see, see my face, see my reactions, that'll be nice. But also to put more of the focus on these artists that I'm reacting to, because that's bigger than all of this. Like I'm just a curator here, of the art, and the art is the art. So we definitely want to get this stuff seen. So check through those playlists for all of the different stuff that I got going on up in there. Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe, for those who like to show their support or their appreciation for the work, any donations, anything like that. You'll make it at one of those two at the bottom of the screen. And I'm not going to front like that's something that I need, because I do, but I definitely don't hold the gun to anybody's head in that regard. So, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. But true supporters be true supporters. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. But but yeah, that's it. That's all. So I'm done. I'm gone. It's over with. And I will see you guys again soon. So until next we meet, you guys be safe and be good.